Hi there, welcome to our Ultimate HTML tutorial for beginners series. In this video, we shall be talking about HTML headings. What are HTML headings? How do they work? How do we use them? All these things shall be discussed in this video. HTML headings refers to tags that we use to introduce topics and subtopics in a web page. Now, this is a web document with different paragraphs. I want to include tags there. There are 6 levels of HTML headings from H1 to H6. Let's look at them before we go into code so that we will understand. H1 is the biggest and H6 is the smallest. So we'll start with H1 and H6. So let's run this and see the difference. Save, come here and run. Now this is H1, H2, H3, H4, H5 and H6. H1 is the biggest. It's usually used for the main topic and these are subtopics. This one is a subtopic, while this one can be under this if you want it to. H4, H5 and H6. If you're using, let's include this, it's not compulsory that you have to use H1, H2, H3, H4. You may use H2 depending on the level of that subtopic. That's how you use it. If you have a subtopic under another subtopic, then you go to the next level, just like that. Example, you have the main topic on agriculture, then you have categories of agriculture, that's H2. Then under it, if you want to talk about farming could be H3. Then let's say you have animals, animal husbandry is also H3. Then if you have another one, maybe kinds of agriculture, that's another H2, just like that. So let's try it out. Let's try them out in our web document. As you can see, we don't have them anywhere here. So let's try them out. We paste one here, paste another one here. Let's make this one H3. So the purpose of doing this is for you to see what it looks like as output. To see what the output looks like. Ctrl S or Command S, and then we run. So as you can see, this is the H3. It's looking smaller, so you know it's H3. One thing you need to notice is H1 is usually used for the main topic. Search engines use these things to call and understand the structure of your site. So when they see H1, they know that that's the main topic of the web document. Your users, they use these topics and subtopics to scan through your site, through your web document, to understand what your web document is all about. Plugins, if you're a WordPress person, you know all these table of contents plugins. They use H tags to generate table of content, so it's quite important for you to implement. So now the next thing we'll do is let us try to work on this. You can use the style attributes to work on it. Now the style attribute is something we shall be talking about in our next video. For now, let me just show you what it looks like on H6, but in our next video we shall go in depth on what this style attribute is all about. It is one of the most powerful attributes on HTML. With style attribute, I can change the font size and I can change the color. I want to change it to blue, and then we run here. Can you see that increases? Okay, let me make it a bit bigger. Remember in our video on attributes, we said attribute change the default settings of tags. That was what we discussed in that video. If you haven't seen it, kindly check it out. So we are using this style attribute now to change the default settings of tags. Look at H6 looking like H1. However, that doesn't stop it from being H6. It is still H6, but it's just looking like H1. search engines we see it as H6 and recognize it as H6. This is the H6 tag. Now this is not advisable because when you are coding, you should try as much as possible to follow the dry code. DRY means don't repeat yourself. The concept is keep your code to the barest minimum. Why should you use H6 tag and try to make it as big as H1 when you can actually use H1 or H2? Majority of the time you don't need to, but just know that this is possible. You can use it to change the color. Let's say we don't increase the font size, but we just want to change the color of the H6 tag. I save, I come here and run. So you can see it's green. So you can change color for any of them. In our next video, we shall draw more on the style attributes. If you have any question, kindly let me know in the comment section, and also do subscribe and like. Subscribe and turn on notifications so that when we post a subsequent video, you will get notified. And your subscription and you clicking on and you tapping that subscription button helps to build the channel and gets more people to know about what we are doing here. In our next video, we shall be talking about the HTML style. Everything you need to know about the HTML style that will be just used in this video. So I'll see you there.